What's up, guys? So this is an informal vlog. Just want to show you guys my process. We are at Hardworks right there, Hardworks Fitness, very nearby, so it's very accessible to me. So I just come here to do Stairmaster, as you guys saw, after my morning routine on the weekdays, and on weekends I would usually just stay home, hang out with my family, take some rest and be with them, because being with my family is something I really want to do in the long term. Just like try to spend as much time with them, provide for them. And it's hard, to do that, because nowadays people have so many goals and everybody wants the same goals. It's just all about who puts in the process and puts in their word to do the actions to get to those goals. So that's why I'm just showing you my morning routine that sets me up before the day, so that I can have that momentum going. So we're gonna go back home, and I'm gonna probably do some content right now, or I'm gonna cook a meal. Regardless though, I'll see you after I cook my meal, or before or after I cook do my content for a short form, as I'm just very tired right now. So, and I'm gonna also check in with my client today, my newest client. I just signed him yesterday. Praise the Lord, I get to help people out, because it's his first time in the gym. It's his first time doing any meal prepping, anything, bro. Like, it's so I'm so happy for him, bro. Like, this is such a big milestone for him. And he has my name too, Carlos, bro. Carlos, if you're watching this, shout out to you, bro. You're doing an amazing job already. Like, people would delay nowadays. Like, to take action, so I'm just showing you, the best time to start is now. And take action now, no matter how small, no matter how big, no matter how tiny it is. Like, as it's probably you maybe signing up for a gym. That's a big step for you, right? For others it might be a small one, but for you, if that's like something that you haven't achieved yet, like as small as that, as just signing up for a gym, maybe just going and buying healthy food, bro, you're already ahead of a lot of people, just because everyone is saying, oh, I'll start, but they don't start, right? So take action now. Wait, this was on my playlist today, this morning, bro, for the Stairmaster. This song was just playing, bro. I don't know, I just fuck with Spanish music, even though sometimes I don't understand the lyrics. I fuck with it though. I just fuck with it, I don't know. Also, about that, don't you hate, bro, when you were younger? I don't know if anyone's experienced this. Like, when your mom is driving, though, for example, for me, my mom was driving, but all she would play was like cumbia and mariachis, and I would always hate it, bro. Like, I would pretend I like it, and then I would just like plug in my headphones in, and just try to blast my own music, but it still didn't drown out the sound, because my mom would play it on full blast on her music. So if she was driving, bro, you best bet that she was gonna be playing her music, and I would just be there, just stuck with that for who knows how long, depending on where we're going. So I don't know if anyone's been through that, bro. Like, but now as I'm getting older, I'm getting the hang of it now. Like, I'm starting to dance a little bit more at the parties. I'm starting to just like listen to it more, even though I'm trying to learn fluent Spanish. Now I just been getting the hang of it, and now it's something I listen to on a daily basis sometimes, like depending on what I'm feeling that day. So it's just funny how you age and you mature a little bit. You start liking some of the things that your parents liked. For example, like you getting clothes for Christmas. Like, who wanted to get clothes for Christmas as a kid, bro? Like, no one wanted to. Or like these appliances, or like furniture. Hold on, I'm trying to drive with one hand. And I would always hate it, bro. But now that I'm getting older, it's like, bro, these are my favorite things now. Like, what I used to hate as a kid, now that's how you know you're getting old, bro. That's how you know you're getting old. I don't know. Maybe it might be just me. All right, we are back home, and I am cooking up some breakfast before I do my content. Now, I was just waiting for my family to go, because I don't know about you, but I just can't make content in front of people watching. Like, I know they're not like focusing on me, but they're subconsciously listening to me. So even regardless if my brothers are watching a video, or my mom is watching TV, I subconsciously they're like, they have an ear peeking out on the side. It's like, I don't know, I just feel weird about that. But we're making some breakfast, and we're gonna make some content outside. I've been doing these like Bible reads, and I've been just applying it to my life and just sharing that with you guys. It seemed to be pretty well. It did well, at least the last one did. So I want to do that right now. Right now we have some turkey, and it is, yeah, I think it's ready for the eggs. We're gonna put, where do my eggs go? Oh, right behind you guys. So my eggs are here, just scramble them. What I like to do is just cook my turkey first. For this specific dish, is cook my turkey, and then I'll put the eggs in when the turkey looks a little cooked. So let's do that. Then what I have is, I have some potatoes already in the fridge, and these were cooked yesterday. But what me and my mom like to do is that we batch cook everything. So we batch cook rice and we just put it in the fridge, or we batch cook potatoes, and anything extra I'll just use for the next day first before I even cook anything else. So that's what I like to do. Is just, it's so much easier, dude. So you just batch cook it, and then you take your portions for the day. Anything extra, just put in the fridge, and then the next day, if you have enough, you can just microwave it. I'm gonna put this on the plate. I'm gonna microwave it. I'm gonna put it in the plate, and then I'm just gonna microwave it in the microwave, obviously. And I'll put the turkey and the eggs with the potato on the side, and then I'll put like a kiwi or such, or some fruit like strawberries, a banana, a kiwi on the side, just to make it look colorful, and it's also good for taste. So that's just what I do. I'm gonna show you the final product, and then I'm gonna go record some content right now. So I'll see you there. All right, we have the meal right in front of us. We're gonna watch some YouTube or watch some like podcast or something, or just anything that I just feel like watching. And we're gonna do some content right outside after I finish this. And I don't know, I just can't really eat with no YouTube or no video. I think that's probably a problem. I always have something playing when I'm eating, and I've been doing it for like such a long time. God bless always. God bless for this food, for the hands that prepared it, as my dad always says. We do some prayers on Sundays before our breakfast together as a family, and I love it when he says that. Thank you for the hands that prepare it, because it's not only just my mom's hands whenever she prepares breakfast on Sundays, or like just on any restaurant that we go to, but like the farmers, the people who in the factories, everybody, like in the process of between the animal, of like the eggs, the meat from the chicken, all that stuff, up to the point where I have it on my plate. I'm very thankful for it. Like it's made its way to my plate, and my family was, fortunate enough to earn it. So that's why I'm always thankful for every meal. Every meal I do, I always take like a deep, like just deep breath in, like just once at least. Just take a deep breath in. Just feel like every piece of air just getting out of your body, and when you exhale, like just take a deep breath and just thank God for this food. Just thank him. Just be present. And someone did ask me, Carlos, how do you eat the same foods almost every single day? Like he almost felt like gagging because of how much similar foods he's eating every single day. And I'm like, you don't have to eat the same foods every single day. You just have to keep the same structure, which my structure is protein, carb, and then a fat or like a fruit, right? For me, the protein is the turkey and the eggs, the fat is the eggs, and then the fruit is the kiwi. So just keep the same structure, but have different combinations for it. And also have different seasonings. Like you can have Cajun seasonings, or Cajun, whatever you call it. Cajun seasoning, cayenne, smoked paprika, garlic powder and onion powder. I really love that combo of garlic powder and onion powder mixed together in ground beef with some diced onion and bell pepper. Bro, that's try it, bro. Trust me, try it. And find the recipe for it, bro. So you can have like different sauces too, not just seasonings, but sauces can be teriyaki, low calorie barbecue, low calorie ranch, buffalo ranch, chipotle. Like you can have different versions of the same foods as well, and you can have different combinations. So if you're still like tired of the foods, bro, go out once in a while, bro. Life is meant to be lived. So just go out once in a while, but don't be it your entire life. Like lock in with your diet. And I wouldn't even call it diet. I would just call it just consistency with healthier foods over junk foods. It's not really a diet. It's just having a better balance of healthy foods more than junk foods. All right, we're recording content right now. I'm gonna just sit down there and just read the Bible, the verse, and just explain what my take is on it. I just like reflect back on it. I see if I can apply it. If I could have applied it in my life, and I see how I could have fixed it. You know, like for example, I'm about to read Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, and it's about, you know, reaping what you sow. And there's a lot of times where I would think where I would be sowing, you know, or not, no, I would be, yeah, I would be sowing and sowing and sowing, but I would only be sowing when it was convenient for me and not at the times where it was inconvenient. Like for example, if I would go to the gym, sure, I would go to the gym, but it would only be when I had like a big gap of time. Or if I would, you know, eat healthy, it would only be if I had no other choice. Like for like those are just two examples. Like I had to be willing, if I wanted to get results faster, I had to be willing to sacrifice the in moment pleasures, or just like actually reason with myself in the moment. Like for example, if I only have an hour to work out, I'm gonna still use that hour to work out. Like I would always used to think I need an hour and a half to 2 hours to work out, but that's just simply not the case. Another example is the foods. If you know I'm going out with friends or something, I would choose. I could be the time where I can choose the most healthiest option. You know, if I've been just like in a downward slope, that could be an example of, you know, reaping where you sow. If you sow, you know, wherever you are, you will still reap, you know, the results. And so it's not just about sowing when there's no other choice. It's about sowing when, you know, there's an easier option, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I hope it's not too loud, the sizzling, but I did forget to defrost ground beef, bro. So what we're doing is having chicken and turkey with the bagel for before the workout, which is not really ideal. And then we're gonna have more chicken at work with some potato. We have it right over there. So we have potato, and then I have more chicken on this plate. I measured it right now. I'm gonna measure these two. This is gonna be for lunch after the workout, and then before. This is after the workout before work, and then this is gonna be right now with the bagel. So right now I'm kind of on a low carb diet, just because I want to see if I can lose some, not lose, but just minimize my water levels, I guess you could say. Like I'm still gonna stay hydrated, of course, but maybe I don't need as much carbs as I think I do. So I'm just lowering the carbs. Just gonna have a bagel for now. I already had carbs today in the morning, so this will just add on top of that. And then I'm just showing you, like I mess up too sometimes. Even I mess up, I forget things, and I forget to take out the ground beef and defrost it. So it's still in the freezer. I'm gonna defrost it tonight, and then I'm gonna get the ground beef for tomorrow. So right now, this is the chicken with the turkey breast, just for more protein. Gonna put that in MyFitnessPal, and then have that with the bagel. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the bagel. Probably some slices of turkey breast on there. I'm not sure. Just probably gonna eat it like that. Maybe with the banana. Actually, that's a good idea. I might eat it with the banana, just for before the workout, and then we're gonna in the thermal over there. We're gonna take the chicken breast and the potato, take it to the gym, shower at the gym, eat after the gym, and then go straight to work. That way I don't have to like go to the gym, then come back home to cook. Whoa, that thing is popping. Hold on. That way I don't have to go to the gym, come back home, and then go back to work, because the gym that I go to, my workplace is like on the way. So tomorrow I'm doing jujitsu. Tomorrow I'm doing jujitsu for the first time with my friend. He's like basically forcing me to go at this point. So I know how leg days can be I know how days can be after leg day. Like always the next day I feel so sore in my legs. So I don't want to be sore for tomorrow. I want to be actually fresh for tomorrow for jiu-jitsu. So I'm going to be just a little bit lighter just for this once, so that tomorrow I don't have to just, you know, like stress myself out with my legs and then just get tackled on jiu-jitsu. So we just got done. We're gonna put our stuff back, and we just showered in there. We changed it to our work clothes, except I don't have the shirt on. I'm gonna put the shirt on over there. I just feel weird putting my work shirt on when I get to other places. Like just having my work shirt on when I go shopping or something. It's just, I don't know, it feels weird. So we got a protein shake too. I'm not sure what this is. This is raw. Haven't tried it at all, but it looks good. I love anything that is chocolate. For the most part, mocha latte, bro. If you know me, you know I can't go wrong with mocha. Like, mocha is one of my favorite flavors. And yeah, we're gonna drink this. We're gonna have our meal, which is right here. Actually, let me pause this real quick. There she is. Look at that, bro. We got the chicken breast, like I told you guys, and the potato. And we have no sauce today, but that's totally fine. We have at least a protein shake and the chicken breast and the potato. So this is what I usually do when I have work, and I just try to do this because it just saves me on gas. You know, I don't have to go to the gym and then back to work. No, the gym and then back home and then back to work. So I just take my stuff to work, and then I just grab my meal prep. I eat it after the gym. And today's a short shift, so I don't really need lunch for today. So when I finish work, I'm just gonna straight head back home. Usually I'm tired by then, so I'm just gonna go back home and then, you know, just go to sleep after I do my night routine. So that's how I get all my meals in today. You saw my breakfast, you saw me eat or you saw me cook my meals for right now and for earlier. But I take one meal either to work or either after the gym, and I just finished there. So that's what I do. Hopefully you can get some like ideas, or like if you have a work schedule, you can get some ideas on, if you're busy, you can just take your meal prep and you can work out around your work schedule. And so that's just how we do it. All right, so we are currently on break, and I don't have much time nor the battery to record much, but I did forget my hat today, so that's a bummer. But what I do usually on break on 10 minutes, because I usually eat my lunch, but today in this case I already ate it after the gym, so I just have chocolate milk. This has been my favorite drinks like recently now, because this is super good. Like I told you, I love chocolate. Oh my goodness, I love chocolate. So I've been just drinking this every single time on my break. I make room for the macros, obviously, so I can, you know, have this and enjoy this on my break, and without having to be tempted, you know, because sometimes I'm like, you know, I want to drink this, but I ran out of macros throughout the day. So I decided to just make this fit in my macros. So like I just put this automatically in my FitnessPal. But so yeah, we're currently on the break. We're gonna be out in about I was looking at my watch, but I don't even have it on. In about, it's like 5:30 right now. 3.5 hours. So a very short shift today, which is fine because I just hit legs, a little bit tired. And tomorrow I'm probably gonna be even more tired because that's just how legs is. So that's where we're currently at right now. So this is, I mean, there's no me eating or anything. I'm just chilling for my 10-minute break, and then I'll be home tonight. I don't have to go to the gym tonight because I already did it. And I'll probably eat like carrots or such, you know, just because I do have like a sweet tooth at night. But I always eat fruit, bro. Eat like carrots, strawberries, or watermelon. Those are the big trinity. I didn't flip you off. I didn't flip you off, I promise. But like carrots, watermelon, and strawberry, I find to be the best low-calorie snacks at night. Like, it's like the trinity of cutting. So we're probably gonna get that. So I'm gonna just do some Duolingo or something, and then I'll be back home soon. Okay, so this is a little weird end to the vlog as I wrap things up tonight. I just got back home from work not too long ago, and now I'm just gonna go to sleep because I really want to start getting my sleep to be much better. But like, you know, everything was going well. And I'm just gonna share this here because my YouTube channel is still small. You know, not many people are watching, you know, to all this. Like, it's not like stuff that goes viral or anything. So I was just a little more comfortable explaining it on here. I'm not gonna get into detail, but you know, everything was going good. You know, I signed a client, you know, yesterday, and you know, I built his program and I gave him everything he needs. You know, I'm still here helping him out, but it's not about him. It's just like, you know, everything was going good. And then today I went to the gym, I did some content, I posted, and everything was going well. My client is at the gym right now. He's working out, and you know, But as soon as I got to work, bro, I know everything started normally. But the thing is, this manager, right? I'm not gonna say his name. He has been having some like beef with me, I guess. I wouldn't say beef because it just sounds immature. I would just say there's like some conflict, there's some tension in there. And me personally, I believe I'm one of the best cashiers there, right? That's not something proud to say. I'm just saying that as a fact. I'm hands down. You ask anyone who's been to that place, they'll say my name for sure. Okay. I give great customer service. I do my job very well. I do everything very well. And when it comes to when it comes to like the benefit of this manager, if I'm not helping out enough, apparently he talks shit and he goes to the main manager and talks all this shit about me. Now, am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. But this guy is expecting me to give so much maximum effort. And so with the other managers too. Apparently, because I'm working night shifts, right? I work night shifts and people in the morning, they say they complain that the bathroom's dirty. Bro, I look at the toilet and one of the managers showed me, oh, this is probably what they're talking about. There's a little speck on the toilet, like in the toilet. There's a little speck, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? There's a little speck there. Like I'll probably put a picture here just so you can see. Like that tiny ass speck. I'm getting paid minimum wage not to put maximum effort, bro. I'm not gonna look at every single. Now, there's a nuance to that of like, giving your all to everything. But when it comes to like that little of a difference, how the fuck? What do you expect me to do, bro? They'll just find anything, take pictures of it, and show it to all the managers. Like, it actually pisses me off. As you know, I'm posting content. I'm doing all this stuff, so I'm on my phone quite a lot over there, but I do my job. Like this guy, the main one I'm talking about, one of them, he expects me to like bend over backwards for him to make his job. Like what incentive is there to bend over backwards for you when I'm getting just paid minimum wage, right? I'm not saying that I'm going to be lazy. What I'm saying is that I'm going to make sure I do my job to make sure that this is still running. This place is still running. Even though it's like pretty much like a ghost town in there sometimes. The cleaning, they just expect you to do every little, to the tiniest detail, as if that's going to fix the customer reviews. Maybe try to train better so that the other manager and other cashiers can actually talk better to the customers. They think that these little things are going to make the big difference. That's not, that people don't give reviews because of how clean it was. They give reviews on how the service was. They give reviews on that. So I don't want to make this too long. What I'm saying is that when things are going well, you're going to get knocked down, right? You're going to get, people going to talk shit. People going to find something, bro. Then this guy's 30 years old, working at a Burger King. Like, please, bro, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, dude. Now, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm simply just going to keep doing my job. Keep doing my job, bro. That's the big lesson here, is just keep moving forward, because people are going to try to knock you down. People are going to try to spread bad mouth about you. The word of mouth, they're going to try to spread that, bro. Right? And it seems like, we had a different manager for, like a temporary manager, like a few months ago, and she was there for like 9 months. And everything went well. There was no problems. And as soon as the main one now comes back from, maternity leave, apparently there's so many problems now. Oh, sales are low and all these different things. Like, oh, the customer service are bad. I wonder probably why. I mean, shouldn't it be obvious? So it's just getting to my head now, bro. It's just actually trying to get to my head. And I'm not going to let it get to my head too much, right? I'm just simply here expressing myself. What I'm saying is that regardless of how much progress you're making, regardless of how everything is going well, there's going to be, everything goes high, right? But there's always this potential energy right here. As soon as you get liftoff like this, as soon as you're like here and then you get some progress, there's all this potential energy that can eventually fall down. And that's exactly what it did. Right? I'm not saying everything, I'm grateful. Of course, I'm still grateful for these problems. I don't have to worry about survival or anything, at least right now. But what I'm saying is that you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get talked shit about, especially if you're different and you have goals that not many people see, right? People are going to try to pull you down, even if they don't even know about it. If they don't, they're not even going to think about it. They're not even going to think consciously about it. They're going to knock you down. They're going to try to pull you down regardless. Maybe it could be a personal thing that's wrong with them, and they're just trying to express that anger towards you, right? So that's why I'm not trying to take this too serious. It's just getting tiring, bro. It's just getting tiring, dude. So, yeah, I'm just going to end the vlog right there. I was just really thinking about that as after work, and it was just in my head, just thinking about it. I should probably leave this place. I've been here for quite a while. It's just that the money is pretty good right now. So, and there's a manager position, but I don't think it's even worth taking a manager position if there's this, word of mouth going around about me. So I'm just trying my best to help and just go to my goals. These people this is probably their final destination. The cooks, they're older. The managers are pretty older. So this is like the final destination, unfortunately. So for me, it's just my beginning. So just can't take it too serious. I'm grateful to be able to have these problems, because it's not problems that it's like life or death. It's just problems in my own head. So hopefully that's if you guys resonate with that, like if you're at work and you're just tired of it and it's really bugging you, just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're stuck there, bro, I understand. I feel you, bro. It feels, you don't feel free. You don't have this freedom to just, because you all constantly have to be around work and be available, and you can't go out anymore. Like, it's just hard. It's just harder, right? So hopefully you guys got some value with the fitness types, with the fitness value, with the meal prepping, with the workouts and everything, and how to schedule your time. But I just want to explain that I'm just trying to be transparent and show you guys that, like, my life is not beautiful. Like, it's not like as beautiful as you think. Like, I love my life, right? I love it. It's I know the goals that I'm gonna be able to achieve and everything. I know the hardships it's gonna cost. I know what the price is. So I wouldn't trade it. So I love you guys. I appreciate you for watching, especially if you watch this part. I know it's kind of like a rant, but I just want to be transparent with you guys that it's like, I don't want to come on here and be like, oh yeah, we're just after work and we're gonna go to sleep now, everything is fine. Like, no, like, I'm human, bro. I'm human, and it's kind of affected me, but we're just gonna keep pushing forward, keep posting the content, and yeah, just keep being in your lane. All right, see you guys in the next video.